How you guys doing? All right. To be honest, man, I'm a kid like you from this city, from the inner city. And like I grew up on, anybody ever heard of Union? 113th Union. There was a kid there who lost his life not too long ago. Major, I don't know if you guys ever heard about that story. I grew up in a house directly across the street from that, where that happened at. And same street, same area, same everything. And when it happened, I'm like, man, I know that house. We used to call it the Yellow House. Because it was just a bunch of people we didn't hang out with living in that house, and so we just called it the Yellow House because it was yellow. But I'm just a kid from these streets, and there was this guy named Coach Hunt who said, I think you could wrestle. And I was like, I'm going to play basketball. Just like every other kid in my neighborhood. We had the milk crate, banged it out, nailed it up to a pole, and I was Michael Jordan after that. But my coach was like, man, you're going to wrestle. And ever since then, the sport has done some unbelievable things for me. I went to John F. Kennedy and Collinwood. How did you go to John F. Kennedy? I graduated from Collinwood. I was a state placer, 2-time state qualifier. Never hit the top of that podium, but I'm just a kid from Collinwood though, So seeing that down at the state level, you'll see your St. Ed's and your Ignatius and your Brecksville and your Illyrias, but when I see kids from like John Adams and then these inner city schools that don't have these opportunities sometimes down at the state tournament, that makes me believe that you guys have a real chance. Just because of where you come from, it doesn't mean that it's a foregone conclusion on where you're going to go. And that's the biggest thing I got from wrestling is that, because I'm from these same streets, I still got the same kind of friends who act up on the daily, who hit me up, and I don't pay attention to it, but just seeing you guys here is like, I get choked up a lot just because we didn't have these people, like it was just me and maybe a couple other guys out here in these stands or out here in the cafeteria hanging out. And now there's 30 of you kids. But I just want to say I appreciate you guys having me in here, and I'm looking forward to working with a lot of you guys. But here's Vontae Jackson, everybody.